Alright, what's up? It's WILSHOCKER. More Final Fantasy XIV. Hey, you want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Ha! Why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. Haribert sent you? Grr, that worthless horse son. He abandons his comrades, his woman, and now he has the gall to ask me for a favor? Simply incredible. I realized Haribert was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man, and if he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. You see that bloke there? That's Mefrid, a captain of the Resistance. I hope he can give you what you need.
I am Mefrid, a proud man of the Alamegan Resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Captain, it's Galleon, sir. His wounds gone and festered, and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time. God damn it! I asked the villagers for aid, got on my knees and begged, but they refused to lift a finger. If Galleon dies, his blood is on their hands. These quarry mill cravens would turn a blind eye to our plight, but they might listen to Albreda. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarce know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, go to her and try.
I'm so glad I have this game. I would be so bored out of my mind right now if I didn't have this. I'm gonna switch to Gilgamesh. I'll do that after this recording. One of Mefrid's in bad shape, you say? I'm sorry, but there's naught I can do. I want to help, I truly do. They're my countrymen after all. But that'd mean going against the Elemental's will. I've been at Quarry Mill long enough to know right how terrible the beings can be. I couldn't forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. If there's anyone who can help you, it'd be Charlene, the hamlet's resident healer. If you take the matter to her, it might be that she'll listen, though I wouldn't get my hopes up. Trying to help this sick person, right? That's what's happening? I gotta switch to Gilgamesh. Oh man. Okay. You wish to aid the Alamegans. You are possessed of a kind heart, adventurer, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant you your wish. This authority belongs only to the Elementals, eternal guardians of the Twelveswood. All outsiders, be they babes at the breast or men grown, are unjudged of a night, whether they may have a place beneath the boughs. Alas, the Alamegans' petition has been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive of the wood's bounty. Ever has it been since time immemorial, and ever shall it be.
Well, that didn't help. That's how it has to be then. The bloody hero might as well kill Galleon herself. Spit on the elementals and spit on their bloody will. I cannot wait until the Resistance is free of this place. I led my men to Quarry Mill hoping to find refuge. Instead we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. The problem is some of mine aren't fit to travel. Hell's Galleon can't even stand. As you well know, the people of this accursed hamlet won't help us, so I have no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, Long Antelope Horn is a traditional melody with poison-purging properties. If you bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd forever be in your debt.
Very well. 4 antelope horns. Coming right up. I hate being so far over leveled. Like, they should fix that. I do now boost Garon. Ah, well, ever a sight for sore eyes. How fares the adventuring? Rolling in the coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. You got something to show me. Well, these look like good old antelope horns. Need them ground down to make a medicine, you say? Here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. I am no stranger to the remedy. An Alamegan friend once used it to treat my festering wound years and years ago. Safe to say you saved my life. What's that? It's for an Alamegan soldier in Quarry Mill? So it comes full circle. Well, I hope it helps the poor sods as needs it. Oh, and don't bore your little head off about payment. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. It is well to see you returned. Have you the medicine for our brother? Gods bless you, adventurer. I'll see the galleon receives treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow the captain to rest easier. It has been a terrible burden on him trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend. Adventurer, Galleon has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. He shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his condition's like to deteriorate to where it was before, or worse. We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Albreda. Might be as the woman seen something. Ah, finally. It's about time you came asking about Galleon. I watched him leave Quarrymill some time ago, and he left me this sealed letter before he went off. Made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. This is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to Little Alamigo. Blast it. Would that I'd known what he was thinking, I'd have stopped this folly myself. The love of Galleon bears for his brothers is so strong, he's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide. You should have stopped him. Why the heck didn't you stop him?
Out in the wilds, alone? That fool! That great big sentimental fool!
My men and I will scour the wood for Galleon. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. I have this feeling that he's in this direction. Watch out, a goblin. Galleon. Well, but why? You should all be on your way. Who do you take us for? We're Alamegans, and Alamegans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore, goddamn it. The oath to reclaim our homeland. We'll set foot on Alamega soil again, together or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good. Let us return to our brothers. Oh, and don't even think of that. You'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing you'll wish we didn't find you. I can't thank you enough for saving Galleon. We'll see you back at Quarrymill. Galleon's expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take to the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. Money. Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall that you wanted something of me. You've proven a true friend of my people. Ask of me anything and it's yours, so long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Alamigo, that's all? Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well, I will provide you with a letter to show to Gundobald. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I have no doubt that he will do all in his power to aid you. Come highly recommended. Very well. Why have you returned? You were not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. You spoke with Mefrid. It has been so long since I last heard from him. I had feared him dead. 12 be praised. Whoever you are, Mefrid sees you as a friend, and any friend of Mefrid is a friend of mine. I know of this masked stranger you seek and will tell you what I can. Very well.
An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near El Amigo of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question them about your about their trysts, but they are not like to yield information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obliged to talk.
Na 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 na.
A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be.
Gundobald sent you. Listen, I told them it was a bad idea. All that tripe about believing the masked man and... Oh, you don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me not to think I'm in for it.
What? Have I been meeting any masked men lately? Let me see. Can't say that I have, but I'll be sure to tell all my friends you're looking for him. There's a bunch been skulking about right suspicious like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and that there's trouble, mark me words. So you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled El Amigo. Naught would do but to depose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got our revolution all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. El Amigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time, though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they are like to commit great folly. If you aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me.
That looks terrible. I'm sorry, that looks so bad.
Hey, adventurer, you done talking with the old bear? I've got a message for you from Wilred. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed that you've won over Gundobald and wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting over at the craggy area north of here.
Thanks for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you, or someone else? Co-world got your tongue? No matter. Whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get him! You're stronger than you look. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it we'll reclaim our homeland. Uh-oh. Attacked by Wilred and his cronies, that they would go to such lengths for the sake of this plan of theirs. Left to their own devices, the young fools will like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Dun 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 dun. Wilred mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power can he be speaking?
Gundabald,
Bertliana, God's preserve, what happened?
I was out foraging when the corpse brigade came. They took me to their hideout and the whole while they laughed at me. They said that I suffer because I cling on to hope. Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamegans?
Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong. I swear to you those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this?
Wilred. He saw me outside. He was so angry.
I must tend to Bertliana. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear that they may do something rash. Oh. Almost. Yes, let's. I'll take the necklace then. Yeah. Perhaps you heard of the Corpse Brigade, a nasty band of brigands that's been terrorizing these parts of late. Smuggling, thievery, cold-blooded murder of innocents. If you see any signs of foul play in these parts, like it's not the corpses are behind it. I'd like nothing more than to march into their hideout to the northeast and teach them a lesson, but I know when I'm outmatched. Normally I'd hesitate to trust the task to an outsider, but you seem a capable sort. Let's say you teach these scaffalds a lesson. Any other questions for me here before I go? No. Rock. If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be Gundaball's content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now where in the 7 L's did I put that bloody map? Almighty Ralgar, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Ralgar, huh? Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppress us ever again. And one more. What those animals did to Berlina is unforgivable. To think they'd look down on us? Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Wilren to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. Lizards? Oh, they're going to the Ixal to summon the Ixal thing, right? Titan? Titan. That's all I remember. Gone, the whole lot of them. Then it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands. But what exactly is it that they mean to do? What's this? A hunting knife and a map of Zunrock. You said Wilred spoke of crystals, did you not? But they couldn't possibly mean to. By the gods, this is rank madness. The young fools are untrained and unblooded all. They have no notion of how dangerous the Amalja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yards of the crystals. They're headed east. If we hurry, we may find them before it's too late. Right about that, I've got another quest to do, so I'm just gonna chill for a minute and do that first. Thanks. I'll be right back, actually. How do I get out of here? Thank you, outsider. Your victory is already the talk of the town. That may not mark the end of the Course Brigade, but at least now they know that we're not afraid to fight back. And to think these men and women were once my countrymen. They know no shame. Back in the heyday of Alamigo, the Course Brigade served our nation with pride and honor. It saddens me to see what they've become, but I would slay them down to the last if it would ensure that they besmirch our homeland's name no more. Necklace. Big trouble in Little Alamigo. Wilred, did no others survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make an offering of crystals to Ralgar, to summon him, just like the masked man taught us. We plotted to sneak into Zanrak and make off with the lizardmen's cash, but they caught us, and so many dead. Gods forgive me. Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls. I regret our young one's transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Alamigan people. This hope I will guard with my life. Here we go. Deja vu. I've been here before. You harm them. Adventurer, stay close to Wilred. God bless you. Oh, their turn.
don't want to die. We almost have them. Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youths could learn much from a man like you. The battle is won, but it will be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Alamigo.
Wait, we've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, right for the picking.
Have you learned nothing, Wilred? Did you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends?
What? No one said anything about... The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Ralger. He swore.
Enough. I will hear the rest of this story tale back in Little Alamigo. I dare say Will wish to hear it as well.
No new quests. Wonderful.
No more lies, Wilred. Tell us everything.
I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Ralgar, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There's no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts.
Listen to me, Wilred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Alamigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy, but whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider.
I won't, I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you.
My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Alamigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here.
Potion. Dun, 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 dun.
Would that we had more information to offer, but what Wilred told you was the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray that you will find and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words.
Good day, Will. I trust your investigation is faring well. Welcome back, Will. I'm reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Mill in Little Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say. Precisely the kind of deception the Asians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be contributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. Food. Dun, 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 dun. While you were tending to business in Thanaland, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends the Sylphs. An individual fitting Lahabria's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the selfsame area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing, he will pick up Lahabria's trail once more. Naraxia can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there. Naraxia. Oh boy. Walking One is to investigate Sinister One? Then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with the Walking One in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a digging one named Medron had an encounter with a scary masked one. This masked one is most certainly Sinister One. Walking One should go and speak with Digging One Medron. Digging One is to be found at Falgard Float in the North Shroud. Yellow Serpent Gate. Oh boy. Please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. 'Tis only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like he came for that poor woman. You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true, but that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man, garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman, one glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in any way, in whatever way we can. Aye, anything to ensure that we don't have to suffer Medred's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay him for comforting me. Aideen. Level 28. So here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin known as Z's could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt the answer is that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of these creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths. Okay. How do you fancy Falgord Float, traveler? Fine tea, warm beds, good ale, and good company at the Bobbing Cork. Small wonder that it's many a wayfarer's favorite stop on the road to Corythus. Speaking of the Bobbing Cork, I was sharing a drink and a tale with my traveler just a few bells ago. Apparently the poor fellow imbibed a bit too heavily, and when he came to, the key to his room was nowhere to be found. But with all the rumors delayed, both my friend and the innkeeper were worried sick. If you happen to stumble across the key, would you be kind enough to return it to Cork? You'd be saving more than one man a sleepless night. Hail, adventurer. If you would not be averse to courier duty, I have a report that must be delivered to Florent Spire with all haste. Mind you, this information is highly classified. I trust you to deliver it directly to the hands of Serpent Lieutenant Vortifort, without sneaking a peek for yourself. Okay, where are we going? Any more quests? Yes, one more. Bracelet? I think I have a bracelet already. The one thing I need is a ring. A cozy bed, warm meals, fine spirits. I tell you, friend, ever since I came here, it's like I've died and gone to Nafika's bosom. Go home to Ulda, to that ramshackle hovel where nothing awaits but my guild-pinching wife and her endless whinging? Never. Perhaps you can help me. My wife's hired some poor sop to bring me home, but I reckon this will give him a change of heart.
The missus paid me good coin to bring her good-for-nothing husband home. Your guilt won't mean nothing to me. The missus paid me. Huh? What in the hell's? A room with me down here at the Cork, plus all the ale I can drink. Fully paid courtesy of Googleada. Get out of me way, I'm gonna give that man a piece of me mind.
It would seem your efforts were a success. My wife's associate just stopped by a moment ago. Seems he wanted to express his gratitude in person, downed a pint of ale and dashed right off to his room where he's sleeping quite soundly if his rather conspicuous snoring is any guide. Ah, the comforts of life on the road. In all truth, friend, I would like nothing more than to return home to Ulda where my loving life awaits. And that is, were it not for a small complicating matter. My wares, you see, were stolen from me by the positively frightful band of Cockern thieves encamped to the south. Why, were I to return home empty-handed, my wife's wrath would make the calamity look like a minor brush fire. No, I fear I have no choice but to prolong my stay. Woe is me. A merchant without his wares is not worth a lump of opal dung. How can I ever show my face to my dearest wife again? Here's your stuff, man. My wares? Wherever did you find them? The Cockern camp? Exactly as I told you. Preposterous. Why, I didn't think you'd actually... That is to say, I am in your debt once again, friend. Thanks to you, I can at long last return to Ulda where my loving wife awaits. Then again, there are those nasty rumors going around of late. A masked man, was it? Indeed, the roads may not be safe. Though it pains me so, I fear I have no recourse but to sojourn here a while longer. Dun, 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 dun. It is what it is. Tiny room key on a tree branch. How did it get here? Oh dear. Look at all this. I'll be right back.
There was a civilization before the Ice Age, before 12,000 years ago, that was the one that was the advanced, was the one that built all these incredible things. How cool are they?
That's funny. Oh boy. I should be happy that there's more quests, right? More things to do? Ugh. The freeze that came in Calamity's wake has rendered Coerthus nigh inhospitable. Many of the creatures that once made their homes there have been forced to migrate lest they starve. Some arrive on the doorstep with naught else on their mind but to feed. The worst of the beasts are the jackals who've been spotted not far from this very spire. Adventurer, we call upon your skill to dispatch these beasts before they make a meal of some unguarded traveler. This, beg your pardons, fetid dodo meat will serve admirably as bait. By Nofika's grace, the Twelveswood was not subject to the transformative forces which forever altered Coerthus. At least this was the case 5 years ago. Some say the snows creep ever southward. No ring, huh? As a wood whaler, it is my sworn duty to protect my nation from the Ixal. Yet as a Gridanian, it pains me to see the trees around me wither and die while we are off fighting battles. Shroud hares have grown destructive of late, gnawing away at trees and ripping shrubs from the ground. Yet we cannot very well tell the birdmen to stay their spears while we hunt oversized slugs, can we? And so I turn to you, adventurer. Pour this week-old ale over the scarred trees, and the culprits should be along in short order. You would bring the wood much succor if you would put them down. These parts abound with particularly ferocious beasts. You do well to keep a wide berth, adventurer, lest they be left to clean your carcass off the forest floor. A report from Godwin, you say? Very well, let us see. Traveling merchant waylaid by concurrent bandits, adventurer's hand bitten off clear by a feral ziz, etc., etc. The usual banalities. What's this? Sightings of a masked man. No casualties yet reported, but due vigilance should be exercised. Troubling news, indeed. These parts are perilous enough without some masked marauders stirring up trouble. Thank you, friend. Rest assured that the Adder will be on the lookout for this interloper. Money. Level 39. That is the ugliest bunny I have ever seen. Above, isn't it? It's above. It's a very nice view. How do I get above this? Pray help me, friend. I've run clean out of lantern fuel, and I'm afeared I won't make it through the night. I've not tried it myself, but I've heard that you can fashion makeshift lanterns by sealing those flying balloons inside these here lamps. Of course, I'm gonna take some coursing for. Okay, whatever. Hammering away night and day has my arms achy and tummy rumbly. Sometimes the weight of my pick is simply too much to bear. Then I turn my thoughts to my sick mom at home. Gold in the hills, gold in me purse. Eats and out here ain't much, but me wife's cooking, that's much the worse. Let's see. Oh, weaken and capture them. Right on. I was gonna say, if you have another quest for me, I'm gonna be upset. Oh boy. Sure are a lot of quests on this game. I'm gonna cut the video here. Pretty bored. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more next time.